Hey, this is Sky. Welcome to my YouTube channel. If you're interested in life coaching and mentoring, go check out my website at skyazrael.com. On the website, you can catch a link to get a free chapter. I'm giving away chapter 1 for free of the latest book that I just wrote, and I'm really excited about this book. It's taken a lot out of me. It's taken a lot of time. I've been writing it every single night for the past couple years. The Art of Survival, Strength Through Suffering. Go check it out. Tell me what you think. The whole book will be ready soon. I expect many of you to buy it. You like my videos, you're going to love this book. It's got the similar format. In each chapter, I tell a story, I talk about a topic, and then I give you some tips and tricks to handle whatever issue that we're discussing. So if you like these videos, you're going to get down with this book in a big way. You're going to like it. You're going to keep it. You're going to want to read it over and over. Let's get into today's video. I want to talk about self-respect. I want to talk about how you present yourself to the world. Are you presenting yourself to the world properly? How do we present ourselves properly? Do you think about this stuff? Are you one of these people who claims, I don't really know if these people exist, but there's people who claim rather aggressively. You see memes about this kind of shit on Facebook of not caring what other people think, not caring about judgment, being extremely individualistic, and just kind of being who you are and you can take me or leave me. Is that you? That's some kind of hippie shit. Now, my mom raised me to believe that way, and I don't think manhood works that way. I don't think masculinity works that way. I don't think success works that way. I don't think leadership works that way, and I don't operate that way. I pay attention to how I present myself. That includes many factors. So let's talk about what those factors are of presenting yourself. You want to present yourself in a way to where you do not disgrace yourself. And lots of people walk out of the house, present themselves to the world in disgraceful ways. One of the common ways that we are disgracing ourselves, disgracing our greatness, and that's what you're doing. You're being less than who you could be, less than who you are, and it's disgraceful. It's a shame when somebody has potential to be great, but yet they miss out on it because they're lost in some sort of pain or mental delusion or whatever reason it's causing them to present themselves to the world as losers. There's lots of people every day who walk out of the house as losers, and they've embraced it. So the first thing that you can do is to check your posture, how you stand, how you hold your head, how you hold your shoulders, how you hold your chest. You want to stand tall, stand straight. Do this consciously. It may not be comfortable. You may have to force yourself to do this, constantly correct all day long, and you'll finally get into a natural position of good posture. Good posture shows leadership, shows intelligence. If you have bad posture, you look stupid. People judge you as stupid, and you can shake your fist at this and sit there and say, well, the whole world should change. Maybe the whole world should change. Maybe everybody on earth should change so you don't feel bad about yourself. So you can walk out of the house slumped over and emasculated and not feel like a little bitch. But that's not reality. Many people aren't little beta bitches, but yet they have posture as if they are. I know lots of people with bad posture. Real big, strong, tough guys with terrible posture. Makes you look stupid, makes you look untrustworthy, makes you look negative. You will be passed over for dates, you'll be passed over for promotions at your work or projects, special projects. You will be passed over because of your posture, because you don't stand out, you don't look competent. Competency has a look to it. It's not just a mentality. Of course, there is more to competency than just a look. You can't just say, you're my guy, come with me, and then expect to have some competent employee. You need to be able to interview them to find out what their mind is about, but competence looks a certain way. Be competent. They teach you this in the military. They teach you how to stand. Did you guys think that's a joke? I know lots of military guys, lots of them. I deal with them every day with my business, with my motorcycle shop. And I notice how when guys get out of the military, their posture immediately starts to slump over. That's one of the first things they do. They stop standing up straight. They stop having their chin high. They stop having their chest out. That goes out the window because there's no drill sergeant to tell them, stand up straight, soldier. And they immediately become slumped over. Your posture is connected to your mentality. So it's not simply just a way of presenting yourself to the world so people can identify you as a leader, but also your mentality. You can try this as an experiment, and you will find out that with a slouched over, head down posture, you will think negative thoughts, be depressed. That's the attitude of and the posturing of depression. A posture of strength, of power, of happiness is open, not closed, is tall and straight. So this isn't just about just appearance. This is about your mentality, your mindset. You may be disgracing yourself every single day with a negative mindset. An attitude matters. A good attitude. You want to put on a good attitude. Even when you feel negative. I feel negative all the time. I wake up in a negative mindset. I'm a real nasty son of a bitch, naturally. And I have to fight against that. Every day I fight against it, and there's all kinds of ways that I can do that. So I have a good attitude, an attitude of gratitude. I try to be grateful. I tell myself, we all talk to ourselves in our heads. I am thanking God, being grateful. You may be praying for stuff. I don't beg, I don't pray for things. I don't say, please give me a wife, give me a girlfriend. I'm single, and I don't pray for a wife. All I do is give gratitude. I give thanks all day long for the love that I do have. I don't pray for love I don't have. I have a proper attitude. Another way that you are disgracing yourself, that you're disrespecting yourself, is through your lack of courage. You need to be courageous. Courage isn't dispelling fear. You may say, well, I have a lot of fear. It has nothing to do with fear. You can be deathly afraid and still leap off into the waters, into the cold, icy waters, afraid of what's down there, afraid of sharks, afraid of drowning, afraid of being cold. Maybe you didn't want to get wet today, and you can still do it. You can have courage. You can have courage to make that call. You didn't want to make it, but you find yourself dialing the phone, and you got to make this call. You can have courage. Have courage. When you lack courage, you disgrace yourself. People who lack courage are disgraceful. A man without courage is a disgrace to himself, to his family, to his society. He's a disgrace to God, because a man without courage has no faith. You disgrace yourself every single day. You have a lack of respect with yourself. Present yourself to the world improperly through your lack of discipline. A highly disciplined person shows, you can tell if a person has discipline or not through how they hold themselves, carry themselves, how they act, how they restrain their emotional outbursts. There's all kinds of ways that you can practice discipline. I suggest practicing discipline in all kinds of ways, in all ways. Be a highly disciplined person. Have that be something that you think of when you think about yourself. Have that be something that others think of you when they think about you. What kind of person is Johnny? That is a disciplined motherfucker. You ever met him? Don't disgrace yourself with lack of discipline. Another way that men disgrace themselves every single day, they step out of the house with disgrace, with shame. They bring shame to who they are, shame to their ancestors, is by their lack of virtue. Be virtuous. It doesn't come naturally. You aren't born that way. Sure, it helps to have a virtuous father who can teach you virtue. I did not have a virtuous father, and I spent a long time being unvirtuous, and it was a major character flaw and a major weakness, and it brought shame to me. I brought shame upon myself. Disgrace. I disgraced myself for many, many years, decades, by being unvirtuous, by having a lack of virtue, by not being a good person. Build character. Build it every single day. Promote that as a lifestyle for yourself and for every single person, every living being and creature around you. Anything less than that is disgraceful, shameful, sinful. You want to present yourself in a way to the world that you don't disgrace yourself, right? That's what we're talking about. So the last one that I'll talk about is being heroic. You have to try to be a hero. This has to do with courage. You can talk about heroism in many different ways, and it's really just about the betterment of being. Not just yourself. Someone who is focused only on the betterment of their own being isn't necessarily heroic. Heroic has to do with helping others, and a hero is interested in the betterment of all beings. So a hero will save a dog, it'll save a cat, it'll save a baby, an old lady. The hero will come to your aid in any way that he can because he believes strongly in the betterment of all beings, the happiness of all beings, the strength of all beings. This is going to help you. The hero is a drill sergeant. The hero is your coach. The hero is your mentor. The hero is a father who cares, who guides, who protects, who provides. The hero comes in many different forms. But not everybody is being a hero. I played the role of the villain, consciously played the role of the villain for many, many years, and I thought that was strength. It wasn't. It was a disgrace. It's all food for thought. Have a good one.